going on, guys? So today we are back with another Pokemon Masters video, and today we need to get through some sync pair stories. Now, since we recently acquired Brenden, he is going to be at the top of our list because of the way that they're ordered. Basically, they're ordered in terms of gen, so Brenden just ends up being at the top, and also another newcomer, Caitlin, as well. So let's just go ahead and jump straight in here. A day with Brenden. Let's actually see what is going on. He should still have Treecko at this point. I wonder if they're actually going to update things so that we actually get, you know, different stories with different Pokemon. I hope they do. I can't remember if I saw that in the data mine or not. Atticus saw Brenden entering the forest. Thinking that he was secretly training, Atticus followed him.
Oh, there you are, Treecko. Wait, Atticus? What are you doing here? Sorry I startled you. Treecko looked like he was itching for a fight.
No, it's fine.
Man, trainers aiming for the top have some guts, don't they? Treecko and I were just in the middle of trying to figure out some new tactics. Treecko can climb trees and walls using the small hooks on his hands and feet. I was just wondering if that would be something that we could use on the ground, too. As long as I'm here, I'd like to do everything I possibly can. I'm probably going to end up battling my father, too. It's a little awkward going up against your own family, isn't it? I mean, it clearly shows you who's stronger, right? And it doesn't matter whether you win or lose. It will still become awkward. I mean, what do you talk about after that? But that wasn't the case for my dad. He lost to me, but he seemed a little happy. I don't get it. It's frustrating when you lose, right? At least, I don't like losing.
Why don't you run away?
I can't do that. I get to have a strong rival really close by. How could I not battle him? Besides, I can't say that I'm stronger than him just because I beat him once. Maybe if my dad and I had different specialties, like the neighbors do, I wouldn't be so bothered.
What? Your neighbors?
Yeah, Professor Birch and May. They're my next door neighbors. Professor Birch focuses on his field work and May focuses on her contests. See? No overlap. But thinking like that is just me running away. While clashing can be tough, it might actually be fortunate at the same time. My dad is strong and respectable. That's why I want to overcome him. And that's why I have to get even better at my specialty. Come on, Treecko, Bullet Seed!
Please don't hurt me.
Hey, Atticus, let's have a battle sometime. That way I can see how much stronger I've gotten.
Well, Brenden, maybe in the near future. Alright, so let's check out what's going on with Caitlin and Reuniclus. We're getting two new sync pairs out of the way pretty early here. Atticus spotted Caitlin and Reuniclus in the city square one day, but they were acting a bit unusual. Curious, she decided to approach. Are you alright?
What? Oh, hello, Atticus. There's no need to worry, I assure you. Reuniclus and I were just practicing keeping our emotions under control.
Your emotions?
Haven't I ever told you? I possess psychic powers. When I was younger, I found it quite difficult to manage them, you see. When I lost a Pokemon battle, the crushing emotion I felt would cause my powers to spin out of control. My outbursts were the source of quite a lot of trouble for my butler, Derek.
I'm assuming that's how that's pronounced.
As I remember it, I was prohibited from battling at all for a while. During that time, Derek would step in and battle in my stead.
Sounds like you went through a lot.
Tee, you're not wrong. As I moved into adulthood, I was able to control my emotions better and better. Eventually, I felt in control enough to compete in Pokemon battles all by myself. That was lovely at first, but soon, I had something new to worry about instead. I had suppressed my emotions so much that Pokemon battles were beginning to feel dull and unexciting compared to before. Whether I was winning or losing, I was only vaguely interested in what was going on. That is, until I met up with Cynthia at one of my villas. She taught me a very important lesson, you see.
Cynthia?
Yeah, you two are acquainted. She's the champion of the Sinnoh region, which means her battle skills are a force to be reckoned with for one thing. She taught me that showing my emotion isn't necessarily a bad thing, and that it can actually be a good thing. She said that being able to convey your feelings to your Pokemon can help you bring out the very best in them. The lesson that Cynthia taught me that day is still indispensable to me, even now. I'd like to continue to follow her advice and climb up the ranks at the PML. It would be my way of repaying her for everything she has done for me.
You two sound pretty strong.
Perhaps, but I'll be keeping my eye on you as well, Atticus. If I do eventually lose to you in a battle, maybe I'll resist the urge to suppress my emotions and instead let them all explode. Who knows what will happen? I certainly have no idea. Oh, don't worry, Reuniclus. My psychic powers may be strong, but so are yours. You're strong enough to grind rocks into dust. If anything were to happen, I'm sure you'd be able to stop me before I did any harm.
Okay, you getting any kind of like psychopathic tendencies from that conversation there? Because I definitely am. That's a little weird. So let's actually head back here to the shop and we're going to do a quick sync pair scout. As usual in this trying time, I don't really have anything to go for. Let's just do a regular one on Caitlin's banner here. We're still hoping for a couple of Pokemon that we still don't have in the decks. Gengar and Blue and Elisa and Hilda and Hilbert. So there are a few that we still need, so let's throw that down. Unfortunately, nothing flashy to start with. What kind of antenna do we get though? Just a 3-star antenna. So we're looking for the doors. What kind of doors do we get? Just 3-star doors. Okay, so we're gonna skip all that, but that is actually gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for watching. As always, remember that the Discord link is in the description below if you're interested in joining that. But until our next video, I'm gonna go ahead and head out and see. Thank you guys so much for watching. Always remember that if you like to like videos, you could do that, but if you don't, you could be that guy. Otherwise, let me know what you have to say down in the comments below about the video. I do highly appreciate you guys watching. If you guys want to support me in any way, there are several links down in the description for Patreon, joining the community here on YouTube, or even just directly PayPal if that's your thing. I greatly appreciate everyone's name that's on screen, as you guys have showed some sort of support outside of just viewing the videos, and I thank you guys. You don't understand from the bottom of my heart. So until our next video, guys, I will catch you then.